Hello, everyone. La13 Scale here, also known as Scale, and welcome to more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. If you hear any noises in the background, my 3D printer is going. I'm printing something really cool. So I know that you can't see it because of how I crop it, but I have Avatar: The Last Airbender Funko Pops behind me. So I'm printing the Fire Lord's like crown piece, the one that they give Zuko at the end. And, obviously it's the one that Ozai wears and all that stuff. But I want to put it in my hair. So I want to see how well that turns out. Anyway, we got a samurai investigation to continue. I did save it. I'm going to do it again. Also, I'm sorry if there's a buzzing. I'm going to try to see if I could fix whatever that is at some point. Anyway, it's October 19th, 3:27 p.m. at the Wright & Co. law offices. Well, that was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad I missed it. I'm sorry. Huh? Maya. So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea of who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. That buzzing is going to drive me up the wall. Better not be the mixer. I literally just reset that. Anyway. Wow. Good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day that we have. Initial trial? What's that? It's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed up the whole process. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've got no time to waste. Steel Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai's costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer is the victim, Nick. Why would he go through all the trouble of stealing it? Well, that's what we have to find out. What happened in the end with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2 where the trailer is. What? Well, maybe Maya was always this excitable, I guess? Let's go talk... Yeah, let's go to the detention center and talk to Mr. Will Powers. He's going to be our best idea as to why somebody would want to steal his costume. October 19th, detention center, visitor's room. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thanks? Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears, please? What is this buzzing? If you hear it, let me know. Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed them in there. And you could probably wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count, okay? Yes. Though there's not really anything I could do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Well, to be honest, you could answer. You're the most likely one to have the answer to the question, why would somebody steal your costume? Why would somebody drug you and steal your costume, let alone Jack Hammer of all people? Please, this is no laughing matter. Mr. Hammer. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth? Yeah. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? Oh my god, I wonder if... Okay, so everybody credits Dee Vasquez with having saved the studio. She's the only person that somebody would want to cover up for. Because I don't think they'd care that much one way or the other about Sal Manila. He's just a director, you know? So to me, Dee Vasquez makes the most sense. They credit her with turning around the studio out of nowhere. They idolize Jack Hammer at every turn that they get. What if she turned around Global Studios by making sure that Jack Hammer would only work with Global Studios? Maybe she had something on him and was blackmailing him? This seems the most likely to me. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Ms. Vasquez came to Global.
Yep, there it is. There it is. 5 years ago. So something happened 5 years ago. But what would it be that she would blackmail him about? It'd have to be something pretty substantial. Director Manila. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila?
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director.
I have a feeling with the way that freak just behaves, it was the rated X straight-to-video director, but that's just my thoughts.
But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him.
Oh, she brought it to him. He didn't come up with it on his own? Oh yeah, then there's even less reason to believe that it could be Sal Manila. If she's the one providing the idea, then yeah, they'd have no reason to protect Mr. Sal Manila. They could just get another director that shares Dee Vasquez's vision, especially if she's this influential. Not to mention, I'm sure that there are some directors who would love the chance to work with Mr. Jack Hammer. Whatever. Anyway,
now everyone knows the name Sal Manila. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high, and all that.
Oh, he's a simp for her, ain't he? I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Valid. Also valid. Can't. Same boat, really. So tell me about Dee Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Mrs. Vasquez?
Oh, the producer. She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
I don't know how, but all right. A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Why's that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and...
And what?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
I need to know the rumors, dude. Let's see. Glide map. Duct tape. Thing blocking it. Here's that picture again.
Is it really Jack Hammer inside that suit?
He's the only one who it could have been.
But why would he...
Thank you. This is what I want to know. Yeah, why? You're the medium. Why don't you summon up Hammer's spirit and ask him yourself? Give me about 3 more years. Look at us, 2 novices. All right. Any ideas about this?
Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way for me to help you, so sorry.
It's fine. I'll take it. To the studio where I'm going to get, screamed at by Old Bag. Rest in peace to me. October 19th, Global Studios main gate. And not to mention, I made Mr. Hammer not seem great, and she's not going to like me for that. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think her guard's down.
Yeah?
I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Oh, phew, she's alive. Thank God, okay. You know, she likes to talk about Mr. Hammer, so maybe... About Mr. Hammer. Oh, I heard about what you said today, you cheeky whippersnapper. Oh, no. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. Impossible. Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Change overnight. Sal, he's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Oh. Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Oh, sweetie, you sweet summer child, you know nothing. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it does not, Maya. You're right. So what can you tell me about Dee Vasquez? I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. She always gets her way. So she seems a little bit bitter about that. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Oh, all right. Anything I can examine? The computer that runs the studio security cameras, huh? Looks like it's been turned off for the day. Valid. The security guard station. Miss Oldbag must like junk food because there's a mountain on the desk over there. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. An overhead map of the studio. From right here is the employee area. To the left is the actual film studios. The main entrance to the studios. They probably have the police officer on patrol out there. How did I get here then? Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around the film equipment. I have a feeling something about this van stuff's going to be more important than I think it is. Because there's two separate ones. Anything I can present? Do you know anything about this? Miss Oldbag, what do you think of this? Think. I'm not in the mood for thinking. Thank you very much. Okay. All right, well, let's go to the employee area. What do we got? October 19th, Global Studios employee area. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see him filming just one time. Well, this trial will be over and done by tomorrow, and you could see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there are any other clues lying around. Yeah. Oh, no touching. Oh, crap. Eek. What happened? Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. Yeah, I guess it can be a little dramatic. It's dramatique at sometimes. I suppose that the actor... I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Huh? What are you... Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. God. I don't want to talk to you because I don't know how to do your voice. So, you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How? All right, well, maybe I go deeper. Through a thorough examination, I got to take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. Oh, this reacts to the sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color. Is that good enough? I don't know how to do a voice for this guy. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. I need to... Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right. So the food on this place had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Steak plate added to the court record. Found in the employee area, on it are traces of sleeping pills and a large bone. So how goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Oh, well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I kind of feel bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Yeah, what about him? How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and just crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa.
Talk about burns, pal. Oh,
Wow, the Fury of Edgeworth.
yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles. Hey, you know, Phoenix, don't be so harsh on your boyfriend, okay? Say, whatever happened to that empty bottle? Oh, say, whatever happened to that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills. Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
Oh, so that means...
Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Sleeping pills bottle added back into the court record. It's found on the table in the employee area and bears Jack Hammer's fingerprints. I guess we examine. That gate's still lying here.
They've seen the wisdom at last. They know if they fix it, I just kick it off again.
That poor assistant. Yeah. The grate used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point?
It makes going up hills a lot easier.
Yeah, no. No, we don't. There's a half-finished backdrop for the stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Was that can here before? The remains of the employee area's lunch are now scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus the steak. What else we got? Nothing back there. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep the film equipment. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. Normal. Window. In the dressing room, it's frosted so we can't see in. There's a sign on the dressing room door. Will Powers. Must be neat to be a star and have your own room. And the door of the dressing room, it's not locked. Understood. All right. Oh. All right. Let's go back and move in. Let's go to the dressing room. I think Sal's gonna... Oh, it's Penny.
Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so...
Why? Why won't WP be using it anymore? Are they canceling the Steel Samurai? It's still a crime scene right now. Why are you cleaning up a crime scene? At least wait the 3 days.
What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yeah, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? No!
Why?
What do you mean the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kid shows anymore. What? Why?
Yeah, they make some of the most, good ones.
I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios has decided.
Tell me about Mr. Hammer. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yeah?
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumors must be true then.
What rumors?
What rumors? Yeah, Mrs. Vasquez, the producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him.
I knew it.
He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt. What dirt? Dirt. Bad stuff.
Okay, but she doesn't know what kind of dirt is what she's getting at here, Maya.
I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during the filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too.
Film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? So why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore?
The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all of this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something.
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this.
Take that!
And this is?
It's a fan collected all of these photographs. It's called Path to Glory. It was made by a kid named Cody Hackins. Anyway, the kids love the Steel Samurai, and the show shouldn't be canceled just because some adults can save face. I would think that you would understand better than anyone.
You're right. Okay, but what can I do?
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this incident 5 years ago.
Okay.
Thank God. Okay. So can you tell us about what happened 5 years ago?
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault.
Oh. That bent post? Was that him?
Someone died? Yeah, it was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt that she has on Mr. Hammer.
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. Oh, but it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldback. She was here at the studios back then, you know?
Well, thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Good luck getting her to talk, at least. Anything else that we need? It's Power's bag.
I put all of WP's personal belongings in there. He'll be able to come pick them up, right?
Yeah, I'm sure he'll come. Of course. There's some regular suits among the costumes here. Must be his own clothes. Snacks that they give the employees. Huh, it's completely empty. I can feel my eyes burning into the back of my neck. Well, yeah. All right. Well, at least we learned about what the incident 5 years ago was. Vasquez had dirt on him. But if she had dirt on him, why would she kill him? Unless his plan was to expose everything. But that still doesn't explain... If he was planning to expose everything, why would he put on the Steel Samurai costume? Like, if that was the reason he got killed, what does the Steel Samurai costume have to do with the dirt on Vasquez? Why would Hammer take the costume if it's in relation to the dirt? Because I have a feeling that whatever got him killed, it was these two things. Unless she thought that Will Powers suddenly knew and thought that she was killing Will Powers, but that would also be why she would frame him for the murder, I guess. How did she cover up the murder 5 years ago? How does one just cover up a murder? Well, either way, that's all the time we've got for this episode. So take care, everybody.